Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me carefully. Every single second you spend doubting, hesitating, or waiting is a second you'll never get back. Life isn't waiting for you to get it together. It's happening right now. And the question is, what are you doing with it? Every moment that passes is gone forever. You can't buy it back, trade for it, or rewind to relive it. No amount of money, power, or influence can add even a second to your life once it's gone. Think about this. Every time you choose to waste time on things that don't matter, you're giving away a piece of your life that could have been used to build something meaningful. Time is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're rich, poor, young, or old, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or resources, it's how they choose to spend their time. Successful people understand the value of time and treat it like the most precious resource they have. When you realize how fleeting life is, it becomes clear that every second counts. The things you put off, the dreams you ignore, and the opportunities you let pass by are costing you far more than you realize. Each choice you make either moves you closer to your goals or takes you further away. That's why wasting time is one of the most expensive mistakes you can make. It's an investment you can never recover. So the question you have to ask yourself is this: are you spending your time or are you investing it? Are you using it to grow, to learn, to create, and to build the life you want? Or are you letting it slip away on things that don't matter? The clock is always ticking, and it's up to you to decide how you'll use the time you've been given. Comfort feels safe, doesn't it? It's warm, familiar, and requires no effort. But that's exactly why it's so dangerous. Comfort is deceptive. It tricks you into thinking you're okay where you are, even when deep down you know you're capable of so much more. It whispers to you that change can wait, that risk is unnecessary, and that tomorrow will be just as good as today to start pursuing your goals. But the truth is, comfort is the enemy of growth. Nothing extraordinary ever happens in your comfort zone because it's designed to keep you still, to keep you small. Growth, success, and fulfillment live outside that zone. They require you to stretch, to struggle, and to step into uncertainty. That's where the magic happens, but it's also where most people refuse to go. When you stay in your comfort zone for too long, it starts to shrink. What once felt easy and familiar begins to feel like a cage. Your skills stagnate, your confidence fades, and the opportunities that used to excite you now feel overwhelming. The longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to break free. Comfort doesn't just keep you where you are, it pulls you backward over time. The most dangerous part of comfort is that it's addictive. The more you indulge in it, the harder it becomes to step out of it. You begin to settle for mediocrity because it's easier than chasing excellence. You justify staying put by telling yourself that you're just being realistic, but deep down, you know it's not realism, it's fear. To break free from the trap of comfort, you have to embrace discomfort as a part of growth. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's scary. But every time you step into the unknown, you're expanding your limits. You're building resilience, confidence, and the ability to handle whatever life throws at you. Comfort may feel good in the moment, but discomfort is where you find the life you're truly capable of living. Waiting for perfection is one of the biggest traps you can fall into. It's easy to convince yourself that you'll start when the timing is better, when you have more skills, or when everything feels just right. But here's the truth: perfection doesn't exist. The perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect conditions, they're illusions that keep you stuck in place. The longer you wait for things to align perfectly, the more time you lose. While you're busy overthinking, doubting, or tweaking every little detail, opportunities are slipping away. The people who succeed aren't the ones who get everything right from the start, they're the ones who start, period. They take action, they learn, and they adjust as they go. Taking action isn't about being reckless or careless, it's about understanding that progress is born from doing, not from planning. Every step you take, no matter how small or messy, moves you forward. Every mistake you make becomes a lesson that helps you grow. The people who achieve the most in life aren't afraid to fail because they know failure is part of the process. When you focus on perfection, you paralyze yourself with fear of getting it wrong, fear of being judged, fear of not measuring up. But when you focus on action, you shift your energy. You stop worrying about how things will turn out and start building momentum. Momentum is powerful. Even imperfect actions compound over time, creating results that far surpass anything you could have achieved by waiting for everything to be perfect. The reality is, nothing great is ever achieved by staying in your head. You have to get out there and take the first step, even if it feels uncomfortable or incomplete. The path to success is paved with action, trial and error, adjustments, and persistence. Perfection isn't the goal, growth and progress are. When you prioritize action over perfection, you give yourself the freedom to evolve, to improve, and to create something. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Every day, countless things compete for your attention: emails, social media, errands, and other people's expectations. If you're not careful, your life can become a series of reactions to these demands, leaving you drained and unfulfilled. The truth is, you cannot do everything, and you shouldn't try. The key to living a meaningful life is to prioritize what truly matters to you and focus your energy there. The first step is clarity. You have to ask yourself, what is most important to me? Is it building a career you're passionate about? Spending time with loved ones? Taking care of your health? Whatever it is, you need to define it clearly. Without clarity, you'll find yourself saying yes to everything, and in doing so, you'll dilute your energy and efforts. Once you know what matters, the real challenge begins making it a priority. This means learning to say no to the things that don't align with your goals and values. Saying no isn't always easy. It might feel uncomfortable or even selfish, but it's essential. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to the things that truly deserve your attention. Prioritizing what matters also requires discipline. It's not enough to decide what's important. You have to consistently act on it. That might mean carving out time each day to work on your goals, protecting time for your family, or committing to habits that improve your well-being. Discipline is what turns your priorities into progress and your values into results. The beauty of focusing on what matters is that it brings purpose and fulfillment to your life. When your actions align with your priorities, you feel a sense of accomplishment and meaning. You're no longer just going through the motions, you're building a life that reflects your deepest values. And in the end, that's what makes all the difference. Life isn't about doing more, it's about doing what truly matters, far greater than you ever imagined. Your life is yours, and no one else is going to live it for you. No one else is going to come along and fix your problems, hand you your dreams, or make things easier for you. The moment you realize this is the moment you reclaim your power. Taking responsibility for your life means owning every part of it, the good, the bad, the successes, and the failures. It means recognizing that while you may not control everything that happens to you, you always control how you respond and what you do next. Blaming others or your circumstances might feel satisfying in the short term, but it doesn't change anything. When you point the finger at someone else, you give away your power to change your situation. Whether it's your past, your upbringing, or events beyond your control, dwelling on them will only keep you stuck. Responsibility isn't about fault, it's about ownership. You don't have to like where you are, but you have to take ownership of it if you want to move forward. Taking responsibility requires you to stop making excuses. Excuses are just stories we tell ourselves to justify staying in the same place. I don't have enough time, I'm too old, I'm not talented enough. These stories keep you trapped, but they aren't the truth. The truth is, if you want something badly enough, you'll find a way to make it happen. Taking responsibility means finding solutions instead of focusing on obstacles. It also means taking action, even when it's hard or uncomfortable. It's easy to dream about a better life, but dreams don't come true without effort. Responsibility means showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and doing the work. It means committing to your growth, learning from your mistakes, and refusing to let setbacks define you. When you take full responsibility for your life, you unlock your true potential. You stop waiting for permission, for help, or for the perfect moment. You realize that you already have everything you need to start. The life you want is within your reach, but it's up to you to claim it. Taking responsibility isn't always easy, but it's the foundation for creating a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment. Your life is precious and every moment counts. Stop letting time slip away. Stop hiding in the safety of comfort and stop waiting for perfection to begin. Prioritize what truly matters to you. Take full responsibility for your actions and start creating the life you deserve. The power to change your story is already within you. It's in the decisions you make today, the actions you take right now, and the commitment you bring to your future. This is your time to rise. Don't waste it. The life you dream of is possible, but it's up to you to make it happen. Take the leap, embrace the challenges, and trust in your ability to grow. You've got what it takes now. Go out there and live it.